The first thing that strikes Childe Rowland about the other side of things is that it is exactly the same shape as, well, his side of things. But it doesn't feel the same. The ceiling seems to disappear to the stars. He can't quite see the top. How old are the shadows?
What a peculiar thought. How old are the shadows? Well, of course the shadows are as old as the thing they shadow, or as old as the light shining on the thing they shadow. But then, how old is the light? Oh, well, bother. It's meant to be Ellen asking these useless questions.
That's right, Rowland. Stories are but stories, words but words. Who knew figments of his imagination could be so absurd? The path was clear, his task straightforward, and soon he would be back to a world where equations balanced. He hears voices, distant though without source, as if they are pushing through the walls towards him. They centre and echo from the font, now a pool of iridescence.
Children. Of course, they said the path was shaped like a life, so this must be the beginning. I'm sure Ellen said something once about this part of the building being the place of the stories of childhood, that the church itself is a map, with a nave creating the journey through life, from opening and beginning to marriage and then burial. Is that a story fragment? If I could just reach in, grab one and be on my way.
At the touch of his hand, the barrier breached. Untethered moments overwhelm his reach. The tide is stronger than it seemed the pool could hold.
Fletcher of Arrows.
I'll baptise it myself in the trough if I have to.
Wet!
Hurry, he's dying!
The priest doesn't get here in time, the child is damned.
The sheep's in the meadow, the roses in thorn. Rest now and play with the children unborn.
Godparents? 3 or 4?
One face in the moving water becomes clear. Many scenes from many times, but all are pinned to one child. The centre point. The keystone.
Seesaw, Marjorie Daw.
There are so many... Focus, Rowland. One scene at a time. What's that? What's going on here?
Ding dong bell, pussy's in the well. Who put her in? Little Johnny Thin. Who pulled her out? Little Johnny Stout. What a naughty boy was that to drown a pussycat who never did any harm but scared all the mice in the farmer's barn.
Bah!
Pardon?
I'm playing the sheep in the Nativity.
What sound does a lobster make?
I'm playing a shepherd. That means I can herd you.
No, you can't. It's not fair. I wanted to play Gogglebog the Giant, but they wouldn't let me.
Gogglebog wasn't in the Nativity, Mary.
Anyway, why is it just sheep? Why doesn't it actually have a name? How am I supposed to get into character without a name?
Sheep are lucky. They're safe without a name. I've heard there's less chance of the Earl King taking you if even you don't know your true name.
True name? It slipped away. Everything is spinning again.
Ding dong bell, here's our little spell. Clipping we go, as the sun does glow. One for a maid, one unbroken chain. Children embrace this merriest of space. Now all hold hands, now all face out, then around we dance.
Everyone, the church clipping is beginning. So, children, make sure to find a spot in the circle. We'll follow the ceremony with drinks and nibbles inside.
Why are we dancing? What's clipping the church?
Oh, we do it every year. You don't know about it? Come, have a spot next to me. What's your name?
Rowland, what's yours?
Oh, that's Mary. I'm Martha. But I'll tell you my true name if you tell me yours.
Don't do that. That's dangerous.
Dangerous? Why?
Ding dong bell, careful who you tell. Who is the thing? The wicked elf king. What does he do? He snatches me and you. How does he call? By naming you in full, so you sorely are to blame. You freely share your given name.
Grant that the old Adam in this child may be so buried, that the new man may be raised up in him. Grant that all carnal affections may die in him, and that all things belonging to the Spirit may live and grow in him. Grant that he may have power and strength to have victory and to triumph against the devil, the world, and the flesh. And so may we know henceforth among friends to be hidden eternally from the Earl King's grip, that which makes us most vulnerable to attack or seizure, the full, true, and given name. Name this child.
Rowan Merry Fletcher.
There's a story fragment. Got it!
He's been taken. The Earl King has him.
Wait, what? I'm not the Earl King.
As Grimm had foretold, the keystone of life will crack and fray at the taking of stories, at the taking of names.
Ding dong bell, you tell what does he do? Searches me anew. How does he call? By naming you in full. So you solely have to blame if you freely share your given name.
The clipping dance falters, uncut and untethered. With one child gone, the pattern feathers. Flicking of fragments, the dancing dissolves, the embrace of custom is left unresolved. Nativity plays, but who is the angel? Who is the mage? Who's in the basket? What in the straw? Unwinding and broken now, shadows before. Widdershins he turns again. The vignettes of childhood melt to no trace.
I must find the next stepping stone in this strange place.